Hey, what is up, investors? Jason here. So we're going to do a technical analysis of Bitcoin. Now we're going to start with the 200-week moving average, because I know a lot of people are talking about this, and just to have it up here on the graph, kind of give you guys an idea of what we have going on right now. Now the white line is representing our 200-week, green is our 100-week, yellow is our 50, and red is our 20-week. So let's get into this and get more into what's currently going on with Bitcoin. So as we do, if you don't mind, please do me a huge favor, because it helps me out a lot. And that is if you smash, destroy, annihilate, or gently press that like button. Helps me out with the algorithm, helps spread this content to more people that might find it interesting. And subscribe if you have not already. Let's get to this. So as I get started, please understand that everything I say here is just based off my own personal opinion. This is not financial advice. These are just my own technical analysis, me sharing these videos with you guys. So don't take anything I say as I'm recommending anything to you. I know that a lot of people are very fearful of the market, and that's understandable. I mean, especially if you have your money invested in this stuff and you're seeing your money gone. So don't take anything as I say as any sort of advice. This is just me sharing my information. This is for entertainment purposes, and these are just my own personal opinions. So looking at Bitcoin, zoomed out here, looking at it from 2014 on into now. Now, Bitcoin isn't very common to fall below that 200-week moving average. So the times that it happens is very few and far between when it would happen again. And seeing how we've seen it before in 2015, and then we didn't see it again until it had happened again in 2019, and then in 2020 that it happened again. So you can see that sometimes it can stay under that 200-week moving average for a while, for multiple weeks in a row. And then other times you can see that it just happens for just a couple weeks and it goes back up. Now, like what we're seeing right now, it's happened for multiple weeks in a row that it's been below that 200-week moving average. But zooming in here, what we can see is that Bitcoin is working its way back up. Now, what does this tell us? What does this tell us about what Bitcoin is doing? And what it's telling us is that there could have possibly been a bottom that we had reached, and now we're working our way back up to get above that 200-week moving average. I mean, of course, there's no guarantee, but this is a possibility. Just judging off of throughout the years how often it falls below a 200-week moving average, and then it starts working its way back up. Now, it's very possible that Bitcoin could fall even more. It's all dependent on supply and demand, and how the people that are invested into Bitcoin are feeling about the market at that moment. Of course, there can be a moment where we see Bitcoin's price falling even more lower than this. All right, so looking at the Elliott Impulse wave here, still on the weekly, getting an idea of what this is going to look like on the daily chart. Now, this is going to be very interesting here. So let's turn this over to the dailies, and what we can see is things are a bit more interesting here. So looking at the pattern here, looking at how we possibly found that bottom on June 18th, and then the price of Bitcoin throughout the week then goes to test a test that $22,000 price. Couldn't make it. It found a level of support at around $19,000. Goes to try to overtake that $22,000 again. Couldn't succeed. Then falls back to that $19,000. And then it did manage within the next week get over that $22,000 price. And then what did it do? It then tried to take $24,000. Wasn't able to. Now we're seeing the price come down, but we're seeing the pattern now move a bit slower. And the interesting thing here is you see this line here. This is our falling wedge that we're in. We've been in this falling wedge since April 1st, the start of the second quarter, all through now. So we're really trying to also break out of that pattern as well. So we're still kind of along that line there. And we don't really have a whole lot of time to break out of that pattern. And you can see how things are kind of lining up here right now. So what could possibly be happening is hopefully what we're going to be seeing now, since we're trying to now try to take over that $24,000 price. Hopefully we're going to be seeing the price of Bitcoin find support at around $22,000. If so, and then we can go back and try to retake that $24,000 price. Hopefully we're able to do it. And then that's where things just kind of can start going a little bit more crazy there. And then hopefully we can see Bitcoin really start to try to move up and then overtake $28,000. And you can get a good idea about the differences in the price of Bitcoin, how these particular prices are ones that Bitcoin, if it's able to hold on to, then it can really hold on to it really good. If it's not able to hold on to it, what you can see is that Bitcoin would fall pretty good every time that it's not able to hold on to those levels. So we can just judge that off of just past history that we've seen. Now, I'm personally not somebody that likes to change a lot what I do on the graph. I have different graphs here with Bitcoin that don't have drawings on them, ones that do. So if you follow my channel, you guys know that I don't like to change things. So every week you're kind of seeing my technicals work in a way where I don't change things. I hate seeing that a lot of these people that are making videos doing technical analysis, one video to the next are saying something completely different because they delete their history, they delete what they're working on. And so they can just change what they're saying about what's going to be happening in the price. Where with me, the full disclosure is always just written there. It's always on the screen. It's always saved within my trading view. I don't like to change things. I like to keep it there. So that way I can also say, hey, I was wrong. And it's better to say you're wrong and then just try to say, hey, let's find this video where I said I was right. So that's kind of the way I work things here. But anyways, I'll just leave it here. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. What do you guys think that we're going to see, hopefully, Bitcoin find a level of support at? Do you think it's going to be at around $22,000? Or do you think that maybe we might see Bitcoin go back and find support at around $19,000 again and then try it again, try to work its way back up? Who knows what's going to happen? But anyways, with that being said, I'd like to hear your thoughts and opinions. So please like, share, comment, subscribe. New content coming out all the time. I will see you all in the next one coming very soon.